Okay, so here we have a dressage saddle, and we're going to fit the saddle without any saddle cloth or numner to check for a really good fit. So we'll start quite high up near the horse's wither, front of the wither, and then slide back carefully, and the saddle should stop in the correct position. So now we're going to attach the girth, and then we can really see whether or not the saddle is fitting securely and comfortably. And today I'm fitting a Fairfax girth, which was used at the Olympics and has been scientifically proven to aid shoulder movement. So for checking for really good fit of the dressage saddle, the most important thing is to imagine the rider and the rider's position, and particularly the seat and the seat bones, nice and level front to back in the seat of the saddle. So we try and have the horse standing on as level surface as possible. We're a little bit sloped down here, but the horse is a little bit croup high, so we're going to end up with a pretty good horizontal standing area. If we then stand back away from the horse and imagine the rider's seat, like I said, staying nice and level on the seat bones front to back, we're hoping that the part of the seat here of the saddle is going to be horizontal actually with the ground. So if we step back and imagine that, we can see that the actual seat surface is horizontal with the ground. Perhaps ever so slightly tilting back, but once the weight of the rider is on the saddle and then the girth is girthed up a little bit more, that will end up absolutely horizontal, that seat balance there. So that's looking a good fit from the actual rider balance point of view. Then we come around to the front, the wither area, and we're looking for really good clearance from the front arch of the saddle, so the pommel of the saddle. We should be able to fit a good 4 fingers between that arch and the wither itself. So again, we're happy with that clearance off the horse's spine. Either side of the wither, we're making sure that there's a snug fit, but certainly not a really tight, restricted fit where we can't fit any fingers in at all. So I can fit my hand in there really quite easily, but it's certainly not going to be a loose fit, which is not what we don't want either, because we want the weight nicely spread out around all this knee and thigh roll panel area. So again, just being able to fit a finger in all the way down, snug but certainly not tight. So really quite happy with the fit down there, either side of the wither. And then going on to the horse's shoulder, we can see that this thigh panel and panel here is nicely back from the shoulder, and it's not digging into the shoulder and restricting the movement. So really good fit there. So to check that the channel of the saddle is wide enough down the horse's spine, we can carefully come round to the back of the horse, and you'll need an assistant to hold the horse, and quite a lot of reassurance around the hindquarter end. Take a little stool or a little mounting block, carefully position it around the horse's hindquarters, and then stand up on the stool and then have a good look down the channel and make sure that there's daylight. You can clearly see daylight either side of the horse's spine. So here we are looking at the gullet of the saddle, making sure that the channel down this area is wide enough for the horse's spine. So when you're checking for the width, you want at least a fist width all the way down that area.